out, guys. Yes, baby, get in here. Happy wonderful Wednesday. It may be raining. It's just a deep, like, it's just to distract you. You know what I'm saying? Happy Wednesday, 1010 money manifestation day, baby. Happy Wednesday from me to you. I love you guys. So I kind of clicked on like super fast, so I'll wait for you guys to get in here. But I got some tea for you. I'm like, oh, okay. I got you, Spirit. Email me, you guys, sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com for your readings. I'm doing my next, there's a full moon coming, but every day it crossed my mind, but Spirit's like, I'm not ready for you to indulge in that yet. So there's big changes. There is lots of financial abundance, money in the collective. Like, whoa. Lots of financial, listen, go do something. I don't know, whatever you do. I'm not saying you should gamble, but I'm saying there's lots of financial abundance in the collective. If you're doing right, you're doing good, it's there for you. Get a scratch off. I'm saying, I don't know, do something. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Kim. Happy Wednesday. Oh my God, that water's blazing. Sometimes water you leave outside and the car's more blazing than when you just, I don't know, it's like that outside water in the car. So get in here, y'all. I could not even wait for this. Last night I said, oh, okay. I got the drop. I got the tea, y'all. Because y'all got to be careful who you tell your stuff to. Hey, Susan. Happy Wednesday. Y'all got to be careful who you tell your stuff to. Because people be plotting secretly. It's terrible. Like, why are you plotting on me? Don't plot on the collective. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just is so frustrated that you're gonna get the way that you want, the things that you want in life. Like, okay, if they ruined it for you doesn't mean you're still not gonna get what you want. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue here. Somebody thinks that because somebody trying to take something from you that you're gonna get. So it's not gonna work the way that they decided. You know, you got to be careful about the things you say, to whom you say it to, especially when it comes to these twin flame relationships, soulmate relationships. Ooh, my stomach growled. That's got to be definitely something. But listen, you know when you tell someone something and you're like, I shouldn't have said that, right? You get that feeling, or you feel uneasy, unsettled, unsure. Well, that's what has happened here. That I pick up somebody opened up to someone that they thought they could trust. But you know what I'm saying, guys? Listen, it's the season, so people are just gonna start falling away, and that now's the time you'll know whether people are gonna go on to the journey with you or not. It's like a group of like super duper preschool kids, children, like their energy is so vibrant that sometimes they come in and like wipe my downloads out. I'm like, ooh. That's why when my kids come in my room, when I'm doing my reading, it really throws me off. It's something about children's energy that's very super high vibing that kind of like takes me back a little bit. But okay, so guys, why can't people just mind their business? That's what I don't understand. So basically, long story short, short story long, you know, your person opened up about you to someone that I don't think, okay, so like here's you and your person, right? And then here's someone they know, and then there's somebody secretly plotting on you. Secretly plotting on you because they're trying to destroy this relationship connection. That's a principality. So it feels like you may have to work overtime to, somebody's not going to stop. And it's almost like you may not be putting anyone in a competition energy, like at all. Like you may just be living your life, feeling good, living good. And there is somebody that is in dire, and like, Spirit, why do we have to say dire? Dire's like, oh, it's creepy to me how they want to ruin this so bad for you. But they have like 9/11. I gotta get this out. It's like when you speak a foreign language and you know the answers, you can say it in the language, but you can't speak it in the American English. So I'm trying to get my energy. It's basically somebody plotting on you, on your connection, right? And I started this download was from yesterday, baby. I started this yesterday. So somebody's plotting on your connection. So say you had a relationship with someone a long time ago. Okay, so I'm picking up the energy we're gonna just use a masculine, feminine, whatever resonates. Okay, so say you had a relationship with them a long time ago. It was, it was a special thing, and it's over. Okay, so it's over. Time has went by. Somehow that person has got wind of somebody wanting to come towards you, or you being with someone, and now they're like, no, you're not. You're gonna be with me instead. So the plot twist here is that somebody has opened up to someone that knew someone else. Now they're running. Now somebody this person wasn't even thinking about you. Okay, they were thinking about you, but not till they knew that somebody was really ready to come in and lock it down and solidify this. But I kept asking spirit, so like, what is this? What is this trying to intervene? Because the person that's trying to interfere and intervene, they don't really want anything with you. The only thing they want is to make sure that you don't go be with that other person. And it's like they're making it a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? And they were sent in to cause confusion. They were sent in to deter you from this other place. So like maybe you and your person were like in like a very mellow energy, like wasn't too much moving, wasn't too much going on. Well, this person sent in to distract you away from them to destroy it. So it's almost like, are you going to let them destroy it, or are you going to... It's just a strange energy, because it's like, what do you want? Where did you come from? How do you all of a sudden just have this undesiring declaration of love? It's only because that they've heard through the grapevine from somebody else, that somebody's getting ready to make a move in your life towards you. But see, the thing is, I don't like this slick ass, sneaky ass energy that's in between, because somebody's not being truthful to somebody. Like, there's one side of this is like, okay, thinking you can be open with this person. On the other side, they're running and saying everything to this other person who's trying to sabotage the relationship, the connection. But we're going to figure this out, because this person that's in between, you got two friends and they got one person in between, and these two people want this one particular person, right? But why is this person in the middle so sneaky? Like, why did they need to make their self in the business? Now, if you open up to a friend about a situation or what you want to do, cool, right? But that doesn't mean you go tell another friend. See, because what has happened is they open up to this person. That other friend is someone that's interested in you or wants to be with you. So they're trying to deter however they can. They're trying to, it's a principality attached to this person. They don't want nothing to do with you. The only thing that they want is to deter you from what the person that's coming to give you the love offer they always wanted. Are you going to ruin it? So I'm like, Spirit, what? So I've been getting downloads about this for like a week now. And last night I got the huge, okay, it's time to go, Sunshine Goddess. Tell them, Sunshine Goddess. Tell them what's really going on. So, Zip Zero, stingy with dinero, might light your wrist, but that about it. I might wife you and buy mom, but you really not got to ride nice, know how to work your hips and your head priceless. So, okay, so like, I'm just picking up that Jay-Z song. I can't think of the actual song, but I did just rap a little bit of the lyrics. So you've been intimate with both of these people, whether it was a long time ago, recently, whatever, you've been intimate with. So the person that's really holding on to your energy, I need to give you guys names for these people. And instead of saying divine feminine masculine, we need to do Mr. Scrooge is of the past. Okay, so Mr. Scrooge is of the past. Mr. Scrooge never really wanted a relationship. Mr. Scrooge never really wanted anything. It's only when you were around someone or in someone's energy they want to be with you. Now we're going to call this sacred masculine. You know what I'm saying? We're going to call the sacred masculine for the divine feminine. They're supposed to be in your life. You are on a journey with them. There may be ups and downs, round and rounds. This is the journey right here. This is the journey right here that you decide to go with the sacred masculine. While Mr. Scrooge is really upset that you're moving on with your life. Okay, but so Mr. Scrooge wants to come and mess up what you have with the sacred masculine sneakily. I don't even know if sneakily is a word, but it's giving me a great energy, and I feel like I can explain exactly what I'm feeling. So who I'm after is that person in the middle. What do you want? Why are you doing this? Because someone has a lot of feelings for someone, and they're ready to move forward and make a move and declare their love and push through engagement, marriage, all that good stuff. They're building up the courage. Why are you going to Mr. Scrooge telling them the business? Why do they want to ruin it? Why is this person so gung-ho out on wanting to ruin this for not only you, for this person? So like one of two things could happen here. They may want you for yourself at some point. They may want to deal with you. They knew they couldn't. They knew there was no way, no chance, no how. Or hating from the sidelines and can't even. How you hating on the outside and can't even get in? That don't even make no sense. So last night, I was just guided. I was making my bed, trying to fold laundry, keep up on laundry, my 36 hours worth of folding. I didn't fold yet. It was there. I was trying to. So you have this, so it's like secret animosity. It's like an energy here. Who's fighting? This is the marathon continues every day. So sacred masculine energy that you're supposed to be with, okay? The sneakily friend, Mr. or Mrs. Sneakily, and then you have Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge, because Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge, they don't really want anything. They're trying to go back to the past of maybe there was a time when you and this person had good times. It was nostalgic. You loved each other. You cared. Okay, but it's giving me that Mr. Scrooge doesn't want you to give that energy to the sacred masculine. And sneakily knows how much the sacred masculine loves and cares for you, but sneakily also knows how Mr. Scrooge wants to ruin it for you and sacred masculine. And why? So, last night, okay, red lipstick is significant, okay? Someone knows what's going on behind your back, but they're keeping secrets. See, and I say, lock, no spare key. One key, one lock, that's it. So somebody knows that's Mr. or Mrs. Sneakily. They know exactly what's going on behind your back, okay? So whether they're in the energy of being behind the back of Mr. or Mrs. Sacred energy or Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge, they know both sides, and that's where they got me messed up. Because you're playing both sides is going to get you really jacked up in the long run. I'm just letting you know that. It may seem cool right now, and you may gain something out of that, but playing both sides of the fence, you're going to get pushed really hard. It's going to be quite scary when it happens too, because it's going to cause such an uproar. But then again, that's what this person needs to break away from that person. Listen, this is the season, baby. This is the season, and I don't think this person would ever expect anything. While sneakily is going to continue to be friends with Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge. But my stomach keeps growling. If you guys want to look what that means, jeez, I had one sip of water all morning. I haven't ate a thing since work last night. But the sacred person energy will be quite upset, but it's only part of their growth. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's here. It hurts. It'll be hurtful because you don't expect these things, but it's just because they need to move on with they need to move on with their journey. So if sacred masculine feminine and ends up being with you, sneakily can't be in their life. So it won't. That's that. Oh, spirit, so say that then. So say that. So that's what it is they're going to find something out, because this person can't be within your lives when you're with this sacred masculine feminine energy. Sneakily's got to go. So, dag, it's got to be like this. So I guess it's going to happen this way, where sneakily's going to get caught out by the sacred. Scrooge doesn't care. Scrooge is like, whatever, I'm trying to ruin this shit anyways. I don't care if they make it, if they don't. I don't even really want this person. That's a part that's like, so go do what you need to do. Go live your life. But they want to deter you from this person. It's ego. Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge is really driven by ego when it comes to you, and it's like they're ready to win you at all costs. They don't care no matter what. And it's like, I hope someone does like not hurt here, but I think the only person that's going to be hurt is the sacred energy, because they're true, they're pure, how they feel about you was real. They're just friends with sneakily, and Scrooge is in a secret competition that sacred has no idea about. You know what I'm saying? So watch what you say about your person to whom you say it. I've been saying that since day one. The enemy's there to kill and destroy. Thieves don't break into an empty house. Thieves don't break into an empty house. That's the first thing I heard this morning. I was like, well, I don't really got a lot of shit in here, but thieves don't break into an empty house. No one's going to try to go into the only reason why, and I'm like, there's two principalities here. You got ego and you got jealousy, but you also have an energy of spirit, help me out, like possessiveness. Like where the hell did this come from? Because Mr. Scrooge or Mrs. Scrooge knows exactly, they know your worth. They know what you bring to the table. They know it's something about Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge knowing you a little bit more than the sacred energy. Okay, so maybe they messed up with you in the past and they want to fix it, right? They want, but it's only but like if you weren't gonna be with the sacred person, they wouldn't care. It's like, okay, so maybe the sacred person has dealt with someone, Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge, in the past. I don't know why. Sneakily, I'm coming for you, don't forget, but it's such an energy here. It's like competition, but nobody knows. It's like a secret competition that you may feel this energy. You're like, no, why would this person and this person? But it's like, it's really because the Scrooge person is just wanting to play on this connection. So if you want to play games, you know you get stupid prizes, right? Okay, so they don't feel shameful for what they did. They honestly don't care. And I think that sneakily, like, putting out this, they don't care that they're like backstabbing. But I just don't get, like, why would you backstab the sacred sneakily for the Scrooge? That's what I want to get into, because if you're very close to both of these people, and we know that sacred can't have sneakily in their life when you're together, but I guess this is the season. Okay, so when it comes to your person, they're a good person and a protector. Scrooge knows that. Sneakily knows that. Sacred wants to come in and provide for you and be a protector. And this is sacred. This is why the principality is after this relationship, this connection. These are cards. I made my bed and they started flying everywhere. I'm like, I always feel like somebody's watching me and you. And Scrooge is watching you side by side with sneakily, because sneakily's giving Scrooge information about the sacred. They're telling them things that the sacred, like, oh, sacred wants to marry divine feminine masculine, so or, you know, Mr. Scrooge may even question why you don't want them the way that you used to. You're like, this was years ago. It's nothing here anymore. So again, with the butterfly, I do feel like sneakily has been talking to sacred, and they've been talking about how they could have been a better partner to you, and how they could have been a better protector, and how they could have been a better provider. And sneakily's like, I can't wait to tell Mr. Scrooge. So now Mr. Scrooge coming in, offering you the world, but only to deter you from the sacred. It's not that Scrooge cares anything about you. No, it's ego. It's saying, if they've been in that, I've once been with that person, I know what they have, I didn't appreciate it, so I don't want you to have it either. I don't want sacred to get what I have. And sneakily's like, yeah, they're getting ready to plan an engagement, and Scrooge is like, good, I'm going to play with and or tamper and try to manipulate the divine's energy. That it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, nothing happened, but will it? Okay, so again, your person may be guided to move forward a little bit, but then something's holding them back. It's because sneakily it's giving them sneaky energy, and they may be very it's an energy here where somebody may be not insecure or not sure, but when they get these weird feelings, I'm freezing all of a sudden. Somebody's getting cold feet. because somebody around them is giving them unsure energy. So we got to find out. Also, very magical. So something about you. So listen, you may have not been intimate with Scrooge in a long time, but they just cannot let that go. Whatever you've done to them, whatever tricks you pulled out, your sexual energy has a lasting impression, which is driving Scrooge crazy towards the sacred. Like, if I can get my hands on them, then they'll know that they don't have this person the way that they think they do. But that's where you come in. People cannot be stolen, right? People can't be taken away from you. They only can leave your life if they want, right? So if you happen to say, or now don't think you're going to get away with being sneaky with the sacred and Mr. Scrooge, and that they won't find out, because you got sneakily in the mix. And the moment you mess up with your sacred, with Scrooge, they're going to run and tell that immediately. They're waiting to tell that, because sneakily got something out for you. We will touch on that. But so it's a strong energy here where two people are very sexually attracted to you, very, very much so, and sneakily knows that. Okay, so your sex is so powerful. It's so healing to me, like magic. Now, Scrooge may be going through something in their life again where they're feeling nostalgic about being intimate with you, or they're feeling this man is running in the rain with pajama pants on that look like Christmas ones and no shirt, and I hope he is okay. Now your sexual energy may be very healing to Scrooge, right? And they just can't get over it, and it's a possessive energy there, because I don't feel like they really want you. I think they just don't want anyone else to have you. It's so they still think, and you know, some people, you may not know you put it down when you put it down. It's just a huge energy surrounding your sexual energy, and you be like, now you may be abstinent, you may be celibate, you may not be sleeping with anyone, you may just be with one person. Okay, what that part doesn't matter. What matters right now is the fact that Mr. Scrooge does not want you with sacred under any circumstances, and willing to stop whatever they can to stop you two from moving forward under all circumstances. Okay, so let's just talk about this friend real quick. I want to know why, Spirit. Let's get our Bible verse, because we don't know the outcome of this. Let's just get our Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? Happy Wednesday, 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. We still claiming fame, hump day, and all that good stuff. All right, Spirit, clarify this energy. We just need a quick Bible verse, Spirit. You know what I'm saying? A little quick Bible verse. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man has a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgive you, and also do you. Okay, so like 3:13 significant. 3 + 3 is 6. 1 + 1 7 divinity. So Spirit's got their hand in this. This is why I'm able to channel this message. Spirit's like, Sunshine Goddess, I need you to let them know. So again, you may have forgive Mr. Scrooge. You said, you know what? I forgive you for what you've done in the past. I forgive you. I'm ready to move on. You know, no hard feelings. And you probably went on with your life. Boop, boop, boop. Now here comes Mr. Scrooge wanting to start shit with the sacred. Okay, so you forgave Mr. Scrooge. So there's no reason for them to want to be in your energy. That's, you forgave them. Okay, can move on with your life. No love lost. It's all good over here, right? But they want, again, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave, so should you. They want smoke with the sacred. Why do you want smoke with the sacred, Mr. Scrooge? Why? Why is it that it's ego? It's like, you know what? Fine. Go in the battle, get your swords, and it's like, it's a spiritual war with these two. And I don't know what else to do about it. This has been an ongoing download that I've gotten for like a week or so. And I'm like, so this is how we're ending the year? We can't end the year like this. Unless you're polyamorous or into polygamy, there's no way you're supposed to be with two of these people. There's no way. I mean, if that's your thing, okay, but it's feeling like your sacred person's who you're supposed to be with, and Mr. Scrooge is a karmic soulmate. Because of how they are acting, because they're just acting like they can't live without you, they can't be without you, they can't. They just want to pull you away from the sacred, because sneakily is running their damn mouth. And Sacred is going to be very hurt when they find out the way Sneakily is moving behind their back. Now listen, Sacred probably already got downloads. Sneakly's not for you, and they're like, oh no, that's my boy, that's my homegirl. Nah, but they're not. They haven't been in a long time. And now that it comes down to finally closing this particular chapter of your life, when it comes to love, it's a war. It's literally a war. So energy is energy. If it's a spiritual, it's part of spiritual warfare. It's spiritual warfare. I hope that it's unscathed. I just hope that this is unscathed, because I just feel like this really isn't necessary. I just feel like everyone should live their life and move on. But Scrooge knows how loyal, how honest, how pure, how hardworking, how dedicated you are when it comes to being in a relationship connection, and they don't want Sacred to have that. Not only do they not want Sacred to have that, they don't want Sacred to enjoy it, because they're miserable. Because there once was a time in life where you were that way with Scrooge, and you were showing them all the love and everything, and maybe Scrooge left a relationship, right? Maybe Scrooge only returned because he's hurt or she's hurt, and they really don't want anything, but they just want to feel something again. So thinking that coming in your energy and trying to manipulate you and pull, it's manipulation, because Scrooge really doesn't want nothing to do with you. You know, pulling in your heartstrings some way can heal them if they can just get you alone, that you know you'll be intimate with them, or you know. But it just feel like you give Scrooge a really hard time about connecting, being intimate, you know, and they may throw in some things, you know, to try to deter you or to try to make you feel bad, like, oh well, you don't never really answer my calls or talk to me either. You're like, because Scrooge, this is over, okay? This is a long time, but they don't get it. They don't get it. They're not getting it. And once they caught wind of your Sacred through Sneakily, why can't, oh, you guys saw that orb? Because Sneakily got me fucked up in here. I can't believe this. Once they caught wind of that, they wanted to sabotage immediately. No, that's my person, but it's not. Because if it was your person or someone you want to be with, you would be with them. I'm pretty sure that's what would happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it, because we got answers. We got answers. And once these answers are the answers. You know what I'm saying? Email me, guys. sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. So I'm going to take it from the top, like the old school track. When it comes to this connection, Spirit, you are not alone. See, Scrooge doesn't like being alone. That's the problem. And maybe I feel like Scrooge is going through something where they just want love. And I feel like that you probably were the only person that really gave them true love in their life. And that's why they're tripping. They're tripping out. To me, I just feel like this is a trip out. So, Spirit, clarify the energy. We're going to talk about Mr. Scrooge first. Spirit, clarify what Mr. Scrooge wants with the collective. 5 of Cups, the Fool card, one more, Spirit. Because they want, I feel like the Tower card, they want to sabotage. They don't want you to have a new beginning. That's what Mr. Scrooge wants. Because they've done something for you to walk away. You said, okay. You know what? Fine, it's fine. You don't want to be with me. You're not acting like you want to be with me. You're not talking to me like you want to be with me. You're not treating me like you want to be with me, Mr. Scrooge. Okay, fine. You know what? That's fine. I wish you the best of luck with your life, and I'm gonna go move on. And for some fucking weird ass reason, that causes a terror moment in their life. Why? Why do they want to cause a tower moment in your life if they've told you or made a final decision like, listen, I don't want this really, this, see why I say Mr. Scrooge, I'm not sure what you may want here. Because it's giving me that they want to sabotage a connection that hasn't even begun yet. Like, damn, can we at least get off the floor first? Spirit, clarify what Sneakily has to do with this. What's a Sneakily's energy have to do with this, Spirit? What is it? Chariot in reverse, because they don't want this person coming towards you. So they're telling Scrooge, all right, I'm going to make sure that, you know, the sacred doesn't go towards the divine. All right, Spirit, clarify this Fool card. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords. So Sneakily's regretting that running their damn mouth, because now it's getting out of control. Because if Sacred hears specific details from Sneakily, or Scrooge, they're going to know it came from Sneakily. So it's almost like they're like, Sneakily's like, what did I do? I've done something that I shouldn't have done. And Sneakily didn't really want you communicating with the sacred. Spirit, clarify how the sacred feels about the collective in this situation. You change their life. You change everything about how they feel, how they act. You're divine. This is guided. It feels good. It feels like God. It may be complicated, but I'm guided. Boom. So your person is saying right now, like, I know that I'm guided towards this person, but what is this energy that I feel? It's Sneakily. That's what you feel. Spirit, clarify more energy, temperance, of how they feel about the collective. Because you're sacred saying, listen, I'm going to work on myself. I made a conscious decision to be a better person. You may feel that you're like, oh, this feels nice. Somebody's changing. Somebody's becoming better. Yeah, because they're ready to make a move towards you. They're making a final decision. They're wrapping up their karmic cycles. They're doing what they need to do. They needed to make sure you still were interested. Okay? They still want to make sure. But Sneakily may be giving sacred bad advice about communicating with you. Oh, don't talk to them. Let them come with you. See how much they really like you. See how much they want to be with you. Okay, well then fine. Okay, we'll do that then. Because Sneakily wants just one sign that you and sacred are on bad terms or not good, so they can go tell Scrooge, so Scrooge can try harder with no avail. Like, Scrooge does not give up. Okay? Spirit, clarify somewhere this energy when it comes to we got 3 came out. So I feel like, ooh, with the Ace of Wands. So what do you got here, Spirit? Yeah, because they have made a conscious decision to want to fight for this. And they told Sneakily, I'm going to be a better person. I want to get my finances together. I want to be able to move forward towards the divine. I want that. Especially coming out with the Strength card first. They want that. They want to become a better person. With the 2 of Wands, they may have told Sneakily, like, I think I want to take, the divine on a trip somewhere. I think I want to go out with them somewhere. Oh, Sneakily was like, oh, Scrooge, they're trying to take them on a trip. Why? Why does that matter? So again, it's going to be information leaked that it's going to be pretty obvious it's from Mr. or Mrs. Sneakily, because they're doing an injustice. First of all, they're trying to interfere with the divine connection, and they're working with toxic energy. What you put out, you get, right? So, like, it's only the beginning. All right, Spirit, clarify, what does Sneakily have against my collective? Like, why are they so in the business? Oh, because I knew they're attracted to you. So Sneakily's only doing this because they're attracted to you. Okay, Spirit, clarify some more energy about Sneakily in the collective. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. They know that you never fucking choose them. 222. And they know that so I feel like Sneakily may have had a crush on you for a long time. Just maybe could have been someone you're around, but knowing they never had a chance. So if they can't have the chance with you, nobody can, and that's crazy. Sneakily. So they want to change things about your love life. About if they can't be with you, Sneakily saying nobody else can. So again, I really feel like this is just spiritual warfare 101, baby. Yeah, spiritual warfare. Somebody told someone something about October 31st. Somebody told someone I'm making a final decision. I'm ready to move forward. Somebody said I'm going to stand my ground. I no longer want to be conflicted or indecisive about Sunshine Goddess Collective, so that's who I want to be with. Sneakily even tried to convince Sacred to instead of making amends with you, to go back to a karmic situation. See, I don't trust Sneakily because they don't really have your person's best interest at heart. That's the thing. So Spirit, if Sneakily found okay, 4 of Cups. If Sneakily, they don't, it's like, why does Sneakily care if you're in a relationship or connection with either the Sacred or Mr. or Mrs. Scrooge? Like, they're miserable. It was 33:53 in the clock. They don't really want you with anyone because I feel like you would never even knew this person was attracted to you, or like never. I think this, like, you'd be like, you what? You would have never knew. But they have been. So this is their revenge. This is their revenge, I guess, for either you turning them down or or knowing they never have a chance, or it's like forbidden. It's like you would never have ever try to be with this person. Like that was like, so that's that they're ploying. That's the plot twist, bitch. All right, let's see. Yeah. Yep. So, haha. Let's see, Spirit. Don't take them reversals. All right. I tested fire for you. That's new song. So yeah, okay. I got it. This making a lot of sense right now. A lot of sense. Sneakily even told Sacred to lie to you. Sacred always wanted a family life with you, because we do got 10-10 here, y'all. Don't play 10-10. Where you been? Did you get my message? Your expression is telling me that you feel the same way. 10-10. There you go. 10-10. See that happy family life, that love and emotions. When your person opened up to Sneakily, they were fuming, angry, mad. Something about this person not wanting you to have a life. So we got King of Swords here, Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. They told us, Sneakily told Sacred to move so slow. And I even feel like Sneakily may have tried to hook Sacred up with people in between. Yeah, Sneakily's in a relationship too, but they're miserable. That's the thing. Like, and if your person's ready to come forward and live like a loyal relationship, Sneakily will distract them with like wanting them to cheat with them. So I think Sacred's learning to move away from Sneakily too. It's an energy where they're like, you see how Scrooge is not a factor, because it's not a factor. It's really about the principality of Sneakily trying to deter you from your person. I would just mind your business, though. Like, why? I would just mind my business. Like, yeah, secret love. So that's why Sneakily, that's why Sacred, they get these feelings off of Sneakily, but I think they get the feelings when they talk about you, because Sneakily's not giving them the right information. They're not using Sacred's not using their discernment. Sacred is, listen, they're feeling something's off, but they're not sure. But now I feel like they're understanding now. So if your person's coming forward to you, I'm sure that you would say, I'm not no one's secret, or if you're trying to keep me private, it's because you're trying to keep someone else. Yeah, they're trying to keep Sneakily out of it, because the moment Scrooge knows that you're on one with Sacred, they're going to be on your heels and they're going to try to ruin it. They are going to try to ruin it in any way, shape, or form they can. That's why it's up to you to be true. Right? Being the perfect match to someone is being the perfect match for yourself. You got to be a flex out here. You know what I'm saying? Everyone should not have spiritual access to you, physical access to you, emotional access to you. Yeah, they may see you on Facebook or scroll, but to be able to have access to you like that, no. And what Sneakily's trying to do is prove you are not who you say you are, and they're going to do it with Scrooge. And you would say, well, Sneakily, you could just mind your business. It's the boredom, misery. When someone is miserable, this Sneakily is miserable and they want company. So again, Sacred's very sacred. I'm picking up a very sacred energy, a very sacred divine masculine feminine energy. They feed off of them too now. Oh, come on. Yeah, don't lose me. Yeah. Energetic vampire. That's why Sacred is feeling called to like not really be around Sneakily's life anymore. And they're questioning that, right? They're wondering, but you can't be with Sacred if Sneakily's around, because all they're going to do is drive Scrooge, and Scrooge isn't going to give up. And I don't know why. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy. Then we're going to talk about Scrooge, because we got to get that energy out the way. Scrooge, lust. I'm telling you, Scrooge is only sexually infatuated with you. They don't want nothing to do with you. Remember those energies the other day, and I was like, you got someone that wants to marry you for real and have long term. You got someone that wants to be with you, but they don't really want marriage. And you got someone that's like super lusty over you. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's Scrooge right there. That's who it is. It's like, it makes no sense. Spirit, clarify some of this energy. The gate is closed. So the gate's closed for Sneakily. The only person that's going to be allowed in your energy is Divine Masculine. Getting cold again, guys. It's up to you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's up to you, because this masculine energy, woo, This masculine energy wants to come forward and give to you, but Mr. Scrooge wants to ruin it. So I just feel like the energy of Mr. Scrooge, it wants to get you intimate with him so you can, for some reason they feel like you're going to either forget about the sacred, or they want to say like, because I was intimate with your person. And they're going to tell sneakily, but then sneakily's going to say, but then it's like, if nobody knows about it or said a thing about it, how would your person know? Because Scrooge is making a point to tell sneakily, so sneakily can go tell secret. Making a point. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is out of control. Spirit clarify this heartbreak energy. Yeah, part of the journey. So this was orchestrated. That's what I'm saying. How deep is your love for your person? You got to forgive them. You have to listen. I don't care what someone did yesterday, last week, last month. If you hold on to that, it makes it harder for you guys to. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like with Scrooge, you said, okay, you know, what happened. It's okay, I'll move on. But Scrooge is like, no, you're not going to go be with sacred. You're not. They don't want that. Spirit, clarify this equal give and take reciprocity energy from sacred. Yeah, they want this happiness. So if you and sacred had like a little break, that was the best thing that could have happened, was going on a break, because that gave sacred, you know, they really got to see the bigger picture, but also the divine seeing who you allow in your energy in the midst. Don't tell nobody. So again, when it comes to giving, I feel like sacred regrets not giving to you in the past, because truly knowing that you make them happy. So sacred wants to come in and give you the gift of conversation, of love, of, you know, of anything that makes you feel good. I just think that they regret not opening up in the past, and they want better. Spirit, clarify this divine masculine energy. Yeah, they want to come forward to you. They want to acknowledge the truth. Acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And here we go with your sacred. Okay, 10-10, secret love, gate closed, divine masculine strength, and wands coming towards you, because they do want that happy family life, because you fulfill this person emotionally. You fulfill them all emotionally, but you know what I'm saying? Sacred is who you're supposed to be with. Stay with me. Stay with me. So again, you know, Scrooge, I don't know what this Scrooge might want, but I just think that Scrooge really doesn't want what you want. They just don't want you to give what you're capable of giving to anyone else. And I think that's very selfish. I think that, let it go. Let it go, Elsa. If you know that you don't want anything to do with someone, why are you trying to hold them back from being with someone that they want to be with? It's almost like, no, it's not going to work that way. It wasn't orchestrated that way. Scrooge hates to see the love that you gave to sacred. It's an energetic war. It's like a spiritual warfare. But part of it is to test you on your journey. That's another thing too. Like, part of it is to see, you know, how, if God gives you something, he wants to make sure you keep asking for something. He wants to make sure that he sends you a test. Be distracted if you want. Now you change the way your journey is. You know what I'm saying? And if the principality that rolls with Scrooge and sneakily, if they can get you off their track, it's almost like they'll say, we won. Okay, Spirit, clarify this Sun card energy and this Ace of Swords. Yeah, gate is open. You make your person happy. That's who you want to be with. Okay, take a leap, walk through, take my hand. I'm telling you, your person, many suitors, okay? One that stands on the crowd. Sacred knows that you have many suitors. Sneakily knows that. So does Scrooge. But Scrooge is saying, you know what, sneakily, we're going to sabotage this as if we can. You know, and I just feel like there's some type of incentive here. Like, somebody's getting paid. Knight of Wands energy in reverse. Somebody's getting paid to, like, create these changes in your life with the Emperor energy. This is the weirdest shit I've ever channeled in so long. You know what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles. I want to get freaky with you. Let me lick you up and down. So if you happen to get married or in a committed relationship with sacred, Scrooge knows that intimacy is definitely off the table. So I just think they're trying to do anything to get you deterred off your path, while they got like their right-hand man that's trying to be everyone's right-hand man, but is like, no. That's why y'all gotta be careful who you trust out in these streets. Because you be thinking someone's for you whole time, they're for somebody else. Sitting up there in your face acting like they're for you and not even. All these 10s, I love that coming out on Wednesday, because a lot of cycles are closing. All right, you know what, Spirit, just clarify this energy. What's the bond between sneakily? Ooh, these cards are falling. Now, we getting the truth out now. Now, y'all don't go nowhere. Yeah, trying to run from the truth. Somebody feels trapped because if somebody finds out specific information, they're going to be able to place it on that specific person. That's what is the issue here. And that's what they don't want to happen. If any types of confirmation pops off, sneakily's caught out for sure red-handed. For sure. There's some type of incentive here. I feel like somebody's hustling. Or like maybe somebody... All right, making sure no cards fell. Spirit, what's the relationship between Sneakily and Mr. Scrooge? What's the relationship here? What's the relationship between them? 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so they've been friends for quite some time, I feel like. King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So this might be a family friend. Sneakily may have dated either someone in Sacred family, or someone in Scrooge's family. Like, it's getting me that they're very acclimated with the families. Like, I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy at all. Top of the deck, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I didn't even see this, but I felt it. Yeah, sneakily may have been in a relationship with someone either in Sacred family or Scrooge's family. And that's why they're able to really have this input, you know, with this person, because they trust them. That's the thing. They really, really trust them. Spirit, how does Sacred and Scrooge, do they know each other, or just through sneakily? Is there any type of like partnerships or anything like that they would be friends or anything? 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Queens of Swords. Oh, well, somebody's dealt with somebody's girlfriend or boyfriend in the past. Okay, Tower card. This is revenge that I just feel like y'all caught up in this, and you guys probably know nothing about why this really is going down. I just think that you're caught up in the middle of this because you're the divine one, and it's a principality that's going against your divine connection, and it just so happened to be people that are close to you or around you that is being used by the enemy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing out here in these streets. So 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. Maybe Sacred mess with the relationship between Scrooge and Sacred. It's not a good one. It doesn't feel good. It feels like somebody's messed with someone's girlfriend or boyfriend in the past and got caught out. That's what I'm saying. This is some weird ass shit that I don't think this may be deeper than just you two. Like whatever this is spiritual warfare. Now, I don't feel like they physically, I just think they avoid each other. They don't really go around each other. They don't, you know, they don't care. They're not fond of each other, but if they're in the same room, whatever, but if they don't have to be, they won't. I think Sacred doesn't really like Scrooge more than Scrooge not caring for Sacred, but this is definitely an ego thing. Like, if there were swords, they would be somewhere sword fighting about this. Like, this is with the Tower card, 3 of Pentacles. That's why Scrooge wants to come ruin it for you in Sacred, because maybe Sacred dealt with Scrooge's someone in the past. I don't know. It's fucking weird ass energy. If you ask me, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Light be lifing, but this is out of control strange. All right, Spirit, clarify some more of this energy when it comes to this connection with Sacred and the Divine Collective. Focus on yourself. So that's what I'm saying. If you walked away from this person, that's what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to walk away from Sacred to focus on yourself, to find yourself, and Scrooge was supposed to come in and divert your attention, because sneakily knows that you're not involved with Sacred. So that, of course, they're telling Scrooge that. They know that. So practice self-care and redirect your energy to yourself. So that's what he did. See, Scrooge is hoping that you, like, be about them if you and Sacred aren't speaking or not together, but it didn't work that way. So they know that you're avoiding them or not speaking to them or being in their life because you don't want to. It has nothing to do with Sacred. They know. Don't listen to what people say they don't know about you and me. You're too good for me. Raise your vibration so that you may be in alignment with others and with whom you desire. And that's what you're doing. And that's what Sacred's doing. But Scrooge, you're missing something. You're missing the part where you're supposed to be working on yourself too. But you're so busy trying to deter Sacred and the divine from getting together that you're not working on your own self, that you're missing your own ships. That's your blessings are passing you by. You're not in your own yard, sir. You're worried about somebody else's. Get off the fence. Go work on what you should be working on. Again, Scrooge doesn't even feel good enough to be with you anyway. Pay what you owe, okay? You receive what you put out. Karma is just another word for lessons. Who's getting the lesson here, though? I think Scrooge is getting the lesson. Okay, your person, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk for a minute? Yeah, someone communication will bring more clarity. Yeah, they're ready to have this conversation. They're ready. Sacred's ready to move on with this connection. They're ready to move forward. It's been a long time. They're ready to claim what's theirs, I'm hearing. They're ready to move forward in this energy. They're ready to put their foot forward and do what they've been putting off for so long. While Scrooge is just having a heart attack. You're controlling. Scrooge is losing control of the situation because you're not giving them what they want. You're not giving them the energy they want. They're pissed. They want to control this, okay? Control is from fear, release what you cannot control. I don't know why Scrooge is in this energy. It's like Scrooge is worried about losing you for life. When it's done, it's been over. But it's like they have such a possessive grip on you. But one would say, okay, well, they're not acting like they want to be with you. They're not talking like they want to be with you. No, it's a mind thing. It's a mental mind thing. It's almost like the game. They're playing a game that they've lost. It's over. They lost the game. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and you may be like really, really moving away. You may say, listen, Scrooge, all right, okay, this is done. I need my space. I don't want this relationship. I don't want this connection. Like, I just need, and like this, it's over. Like, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at you. But Scrooge has been planning and plotting on this for a long time. And does it feel a little dangerous? A little bit. Because like what? Like what? Energy's energy. If it, nobody, like, it's obsessive energy that Scrooge has with you. And it feels like it's all about sex. If you ask me, it just feels like it's like, take everything off, I want to see you naked. I just feel like Scrooge is infatuated with you. I don't think Scrooge really cares for you that way. I think they're just infatuated with you and they view you as like a possession. Baby, I'm in love with that. You know, told you, that's all it is. Okay, Scrooge? So see that orb right there? I don't think you really, no one does it like you. You're the one for me. Alrighty. Let me take care of you, love. Scrooge is on it. I just can't get enough of your sweet love. Scrooge is like, I'm telling you, they're very, 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 it feels dangerous. It feels like they're dangerously, it's like, what's that word? Fatal attraction. Like, okay. So now we know that they're very, you may have not have been with this person for so long. It probably blows your mind that they're this still, after all this time, like, you might just feel weirded out about that. Like, and I'm telling you, Scrooge probably have their own life, did their own thing, and still, you know, spirit. Yes. Yeah. And this is the other thing with Scrooge, right? They're talking to someone about you, which is another low vibrational ass person, and they're telling them to go for it. No, don't tell Scrooge to go for it. They're telling him to go for it. Scrooge always wants to reach out, ride a race, but they're full of bullshit. With the Seven of Swords, they always want to talk to you, but they're really full of bullshit. So I don't know, but Scrooge's friend is like, yeah, go forward, move forward, talk to them. They won't hold back. No, yes, we will. So don't do it. Yes, we will. With the Sun card, Scrooge somehow thinks that, and you may make them very happy, but it's giving me like mental illness, because like you're gun-ho on pursuing someone and declaring your love for them and wanting to be with them so bad, but that's not what your heart wants. Your heart doesn't desire to be with this person. Spirit, what's a Scrooge heart desire? To like kind of ruin your future with this Three of Wands by being intimate with you. Something about Scrooge is very, very intuitive, and I knew I was picking that shit up. I knew it. 2, 3, 4. Spirit, clarify this. I fucking knew it. I knew it. So Scrooge is intuitive. Okay, this just, see how the plot twist. Is Scrooge intuitive, or are they doing readings on my collective? Scrooge is intuitive, but also they've done lots of, so those love spells and all types of shit, that's Scrooge. Scrooge is doing anything, and that's why they're acting like a fucking psycho, because it's backfiring on them. You're moving closer to the divine, to your sacred person, and Scrooge is losing it because they're watching this. They've spent ample amounts of money on magic. They've watched your everyday life. They know your schedule. Trust. They know. Scrooge knows a lot about you, more than you probably know about yourself. Okay, and something about your birthday, their birthday. Maybe they try to come back in your life around birthdays. Maybe they're going to use your birthday as a time to like try to get back in your good graces. But like, I don't like the energy that Scrooge like is giving us. I don't like it. Because why? Spirit, clarify this. Because they're miserable. Scrooge is like, listen, if I'm going to be miserable, you are too, because at some point in my life, I was so happy with you and I've never been that way again. And that's why Scrooge wants to ruin it for you and sacred, and sneakily is just being used by the enemy. Spirit, clarify this Hangman energy. Yeah, because he really wants to ruin this. You're supposed to have this 10 of Pentacles. How many 10s did we get out here? 4. 10, 10, 10, 10. Closing a cycle for you, sacred, sneakily, and Scrooge. Cycles are closed. It's over. It's done. So I'm glad we stopped this energy right in its tracks, because I feel like it would have got a little tad bit dangerous, because Scrooge very much infatuated with you. You know, they know a lot about, and yeah, this part of your journey. Part of Scrooge's journey is for you not to have a new beginning. Okay, so but we know now, right? We know that Scrooge is here to deter you from your journey, to deter you from the love, to deter you from your sacred masculine and feminine energy. That's what they're there for. So now that you know, it'd be so much easier to carry on with your life, because you're still good. Couldn't we be happily ever after? Yes, with this 10 of Cups, you're still getting the love that you want, desire, require. Ooh, I love, yeah, Sunshine Goddess crew. Ooh, it's out there. It's done. It's over. It's done. It's over. Spirit, clarify some of this love energy. I'm not going to write you a love song. You are who you are because of your history. All of it has helped you grow in love and wisdom, because some of the things that Scrooge done to you that hurt you, well, you apply them, and sacred doesn't get away with those things. Ooh, now we're cooking. Okay, so every experience has blessed you in some way. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs forgiving. So I feel like if you're still holding on to a little bit of resentment, animosity, anger from Scrooge, you need to let that go so you can move on with sacred, because that fuels Scrooge to ruin it more with you and sacred. Is maybe you have a little animosity, like this is giving me that this is a very old connection, but we just gonna still help it out, because you never know who's really holding on to you when you think they're all done. Oh, they don't care about me. Then no, yes they do, and they've been thinking about you since the day you left their life. So you got to forgive them so you can release them. You know, I don't know, whatever they've done, whatever Scrooge done to you to make you guys separate is what they're trying to cause to happen between, oh well, you know, you didn't like when I did this, but you know, so, you know, it's just a mixy energy. The quality of your thoughts equals the quality of the life you experience. Now, sacred's planning and coming. See, Sacred just chilling. I love Sacred's energy right now. Chilling, out the way, not doing too much. I don't feel a lot of karmic energy. I feel like somebody really working on themselves, but sneakily is just giving them bad vibes. And every time they don't deal with sneakily, they don't feel that way. But it's like, they're like, are you plotting on me? Yeah, they are. Okay, they are. Okay, so the quality of your thoughts equals the quality of the life you experience. Now, when Scrooge starts being obsessive with you, they start acting obsessive and sneakily sees that. When Sacred starts acting feels positive, you will feel that. Okay, so it's like, adios, Scrooge. We're over here. Okay, sneakily is gonna end up being with Scrooge when shit all hits the fan anyway. So you know what I'm saying? We just gotta let them be over there. Thoughts are living energies that have an enormous influence on what you attract into your life. Think love, and that's what you'll be attracted. All Sacred trying to do is think of positive qualities to be able to keep this thing going and moving forward with faith, right? With confidence, with dignity, with integrity. You know, you and Sacred been through a lot of shit in the past couple years, weeks, months, days, whatever, you know the time. So it's been a long journey, right? And this person wants nothing more but to, you know, oh, look at that, Spirit. I know that's right. Wants nothing more to not be in a bad space with you anymore, not be any more self-sabotaging energy. You blacks are funny. Okay, the Sun Man receipts. Love it, but adios. All right, so again, 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands in reverse, and 4 of Wands. They regret doing anything to cause you to walk away from their life, because Sacred always knew from day one you were someone they wanted to be with. Now, did they put in the action and the work? No, it had to, a series of events had to come along. So if you're new in your journey, this may not resonate. If you're in a while and you're there, this probably will resonate. But all I want to say is, yeah, stay away from the Scrooges and the sneakilies. Everyone doesn't need to know everything. You got to leave some type of mystery to your life, because, and I said this a long time ago, you never know who, just like some of these karmics, and I wonder if the reading I did about the karmic, knowing people, now a karmic feminine, we'll call her Miss Scrooge, knows people that Sacred knows that gets information about you too. So it's like, everybody just should just mind their business. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I just think that everybody should mind their business. But you know what I'm saying? Nobody's asking me. I'm just a messenger right now. All right. So, fertility. Oh, God. And, you know, I feel like Scrooge, if you were intimate with Scrooge, they would definitely try to, if you're feminine energy, a woman, they definitely would try to trap you some type of way, get you pregnant. Like, be careful. I just would just stay away from Scrooge. I just don't think it's a good idea. That's all. Like, they're trying to get you trapped up. They want you trapped. They want you not to be able to go nowhere, do anything. Okay, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So maybe you just need to go outside, hug a tree, plant your feet. I know it's December, but somebody needs to, if you're in this energy and you can't, it doesn't feel grounded, you need to ground yourself. See, Scrooge needs to ground themselves for this chaos energy they're trying to put out. Ground it. Very angry though. Look at the face. Say you're out and about living your life. Scrooge hates that. How are you so happy without them? Because you have been for a long time. Energy is energy. If it resonates, I think they need you to make them happy. And you don't need that. You don't need anyone collective. You know that you make your own self happy. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Because you're in this energy collective where you're working on you, you're following what you want, you're following your heart, you're doing what you want, how you want, and miserable people are watching you, and it's making them miserable more. I don't know why, but some people don't know how to live their own life, and Scrooge just wants to ruin it for you. That's how I feel. The arts, express yourself through creative activities and leap of faith. Take a risk and put your hearts into desired action. So again, I just feel like Sacred is going to do their best to move forward, as long as they just be quiet and stop telling their plan. And because the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's what the enemy wants to do here, is to destroy your person's plot on coming forward to solidify this connection. That's what they're here for. If they can just prove you are not who you say you are one good time, that's all they want. So you got to be careful what you do. what you do, what you say, how you act, how you move. Remember, if you want to be with someone, you gotta, even if you're not already with them in a relationship, you still gotta move like that. You know what I'm saying? And not putting the energy. Now, if you're just dating and you don't have anyone particular in mind, okay, that's a different energy. But if you're sure it's someone that you want to be with, you gotta be a little delusional as if it's already happening, so you can put yourself believing is seeing, right? So, but if you can't see it, you gotta have the faith, right? And faith is believing what your eyes can't see and your hands can't touch, but knowing wholeheartedly. See, the thing about sacred is they keep this undying love for you very quiet, right? It's a very quiet energy, very to themselves. But it's crazy because they're not loud like that. They don't put their business out like that. Nobody really ever knows what this person's up to or going through or about. But being around sneakily, they do. And that's where they've messed up. They've tried very hard to keep their life private, keep their life at bay, but sneakilies are running around telling their business, you know, plotting on them behind their back, basically. Y'all hear those fire engines? Y'all hear it? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some Archangel messages. I love you guys. Happy Wednesday. I love being here for you guys. If you get videos and it's just me talking, those are highlights. I put highlight on them. I have a lot of highlights I'm going to put out today, guys. Just been guided to put some highlights out. All right, let's see. For Gabriel, the divine's protecting this connection. So you and your person are protected, okay? But, orbs, but you guys also have to put your work into it and use your discernment. So it's protected. Time for a celebration. Abundant reward for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. You know that that different world, Dwayne and Whitley, where she's getting ready to marry that guy and the guy comes in. That's how it feels. Like sacred may be there. Scrooge may be there to offer you everything that you want and desire in life, and it may feel like the real thing, but it's not. It's only to get you away from sacred. You gotta be careful. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Knight of Gabriel. And all this this Gabriel energy, which is wands, is just referring to the sexual energy, wanting to be intimate with you. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. That's sacred. Sacred knows exactly what to do. Sacred does. Sacred knows exactly what to do. Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret. Embrace the opportunity for happiness. Search for silver lining. You're getting ready to go on a date. Okay, so you may be looking, or sacred might buy you something like a dress or an outfit or something to go on the date, but everything happens for a reason. And I feel like this is really a learning curve for sacred. I feel like Scrooge is caught out so sneakily, but I feel like sacred's really learning to use their discernment the right way. Like they weren't sure, but now they're 100% sure. All right, and we have the Sun card. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Because sacred knows being with you is what they want. Look, you mean the world to me. I'm in love with you. Sacred knows that's what they want. That's why sacred's really like chill, cool, calm, and collective, laid back. Why Scrooge and Sneakly are just doing way too much for no reason. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew, for no reason. Energy's energy. If it resonates, because as long as you do the right thing, nothing can deter your path. That's the thing here. All right. What goes around comes around. That's what I keep hearing Spirit say. What goes around comes around. So let's do some Isis Oracle for the collective. Ooh, this one flew. All right. Is this? Oh my God. I was going to say the number 55 and look at my 5-year-old does timetables. Here we go. 55. So 55 significant. Divine Guardian. Let's see what we got. Isis, Divine Guardian. I feel like Sacred is being protected from Sneakily and Scrooge. I feel like Sacred is moving away from Sneakily and not knowing why. Or maybe something's going to happen where they're just out of the life because Sacred can't be with you if Sneakily's around. That's the issue here. And if you're losing people out of your life, it's because God's ready to level you up and those people can't be with you. So it's not, at first it feels personal, but then after a while it's like, you know what, God, your rejection's for my protection. So do your thing, baby. Do your thing. All right. Divine Guardian. All right, let's see. Divine Guardian. You are venturing through a time of significant spiritual growth and healing. There are many changes occurring internally, and they will be reflected in your external world soon also. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of Winged Mother Lady Isis. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen. Let your divine guardian protect you now as you learn to let go and trust in your unfoldment of for your greatest good. Yeah, because Sacred's ready to move forward in this relationship connection, and they feel the weird ass energy from Sneakily, because Sneakily is over there plotting with Scrooge. These kinds of spiritual growth opportunities are presented when the initiate is ready for them, even though the readiness might not seem obvious. Okay, so the divine oracle, the divine guardian arises because the initiative light are venturing into a significant time, because Sacred's ready to move into a different path on this relationship connection. Duh, the enemy trying to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, so because you're moving to a significant time in a spiritual path, there is a process cooking within you, and which may already be mirrored in your outer life circumstances that are actually challenging your growth sneakily. Okay, it might look like an opportunity, or it might appear as a crisis, but no matter what the appearance, you are being guided to take the risk that intuitively feel right for you, and to have faith. So Sacred's gonna make this move. They're not afraid to make the move. It's just they don't like the uncomfortability they feel making it, but they're gonna make the move. Spirit said they're gonna make the move. All right, you will be safely guided by the unconditional love of Lady Isis, with wings outstretched and your sword of truth in hand. Remember I kept talking about they should go sword fight? Here we go. The truth, because Sacred's honoring their truth. Sacred's living in their truth. No matter what's going on around them, they've made changes in their life on this path of spiritual enlightenment. Sacred's not turning around for nothing. They just need to get Sneakily away from them, because Sneakily brings an energy of chaos and confusion to their life, and they're aware of that. They're very aware of that. Okay, so Lady Isis, sword of truth in hand, protecting you from false images that would lead you astray from your true path. They know. Sacred knows. I love this for Sacred. I love this for Sacred. Sacred knows, like, this is just, see, something about Sacred is using their discernment to know that Sneakily is plotting against them. It doesn't feel good. If it doesn't feel good, then what? It's not good, right? And they know, they're very aware. So this oracle comes as guidance if you've been worried about another, that they're protected, because Sacred is kind of worried about you. Maybe they're not moving fast enough. Maybe they don't feel, that they have enough right now. They're worried that you would move on. And they may be worried about Scrooge or to someone else, but what I do know is they want to keep this protection at bay and protected at all costs. That's why they're in this 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups energy. They're ready to move into their next season of happiness. Okay, so been worried about the ambulance is like, wow, it's closer and closer. I see them right here. So they're worried. They're really worried, the collective, that the Sacred's really worried that you may just, you're in this such a free energy that they don't know. You're just like moving so gracefully and freely that they're not sure really what's going on. That's why they're buckling down, honing in, ready to make this move for you. Okay, whether this is someone alive at this time or that's being departed from the physical world and returned from the spiritual world. So time out, skirt. If you have someone, and I got this down the other day, if you have someone that you were in love with, okay, love, relationship, not parent, not family, love, okay, that's passed away, they're helping Sacred. I knew I got that down the other day. I'm like, they're helping Sacred. So Sacred is being guided by someone that if you were in love with someone and they pass away, Sacred's being divinely guided by that love to keep you away from Scrooge. Okay, if you wish to send blessings to the beloved, you can do so now. So again, whether you feel comfortable, just open your eyes. Okay, so this is the inclination. I never really go into those. I haven't been guided to go into those yet. But you're protected. You're protected. So is Sacred. Too bad Scrooge and Sneakily thought they were getting away with something that they won't for much longer. They can't. however this energy is, they can't bring it into the next year. So won't be today, it might be tomorrow though. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some money after things for you guys. Ooh, we got Buddha, life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth, counselor, being guided, divine path. Okay, so your person following chess, money strategies, wise, spending long game, military leader, thinking it through. Okay, turtle, money coming slowly, steady progress, moving for work and good time long term. Face, money skills, investors, taking risks, face value, self-made, fame, exposure, reputation. Rose, financial relief, being content, loving, cared for, supportive role, job security, growing. An egg, starting over, never. Looks so good. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Happy Wednesday, 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. New opportunities. Sacred's finding new opportunities and new opportunities and new ways to come into your life. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a love card. I'm not gonna write you a love song cause you asked for it, cause you need one. Okay, so slow down, past life and interferes. Okay, slow down. Just because we want something so bad doesn't mean we have to rush. Take this moment to talk with your partner or yourself to reflect what's best. Okay, there may be past life connection or unfinished business. What I feel like is past life, Scrooge and Sacred fall for your love, and Sacred really won because they're your true divine counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Scrooge, you're just a karmic. It's okay. Nobody's upset. Okay, and interferes, as you face your interferes, you recognize what's holding you back from attracting a healthy, loving relationship with others and yourself. Top of the deck, spirit, life partner, and missed chances. This person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. And here goes, Scrooge does not give up. Missed chances. Have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything in the end? We only regret the chances we didn't take. Yep, final shot. So Sacred's coming in for this final shot. Scrooge felt like he missed his chance. Still planning on coming towards you, but it's just not going to work. Okay, now the time is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you always wonder, what if? Back behind the deck. Watch out. There's a warning message. Beware of gossip, envy, or jealousy. Someone or something may be trying to get in the way of this connection, and it won't happen. I love you guys, Sabotage crew. Woo! Energy. If it resonates. Happy Wednesday, hump day. 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. I love you guys. Keep your head up in your close, God. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first.